Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and welcome in, Magic Crew. Glad you guys could join us here on the stream this Tuesday as we're continuing our summer series of taking you guys on an in-depth walking tour of one of the Walt Disney World resorts every Tuesday here on Ear to Ear Magic. This is the first time you've ever joined us. Welcome in. My name is Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for today. This is my son Owen, who has been joining me on each of our walking tours so far this summer. And thank you guys for allowing him the opportunity to come along and have some fun with us as we go around and check out all the hotels. So I look forward to it. I'm glad he can come and hang out with me, and I think he enjoys it too. So welcome in today, guys. We're gonna be taking you guys to one of our favorite hotels here on Disney World property. So much so that when our family bought into Disney Vacation Club,
this is our home resort.
This is our home resort. So welcome in, everybody. Again, so glad you could join us here on Ear to Ear Magic. If this is your first time, I'll let you guys know that we do stream every Monday through Friday here at the Walt Disney World Parks, bringing you guys up close a great experience to learn and watch and just have fun with us and the rest of the Magic Crew. That is our community here on our channel. So if you're having a good time, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up today on the stream so that maybe YouTube will help find some more people who are going to enjoy the stream as much as you are. And if you're having an amazing time, we would love for you guys to join us on future live streams. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, join the Magic Crew, and have fun with us here at Walt Disney World as we continue to go around having fun every single Monday through Friday, and throughout the summer, every Tuesday, checking out a brand new space as we walk around walking tour here at a Walt Disney World Resort Hotel. So today, welcome in, everybody, and Jambo, welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. And today we're starting out at Jambo House. If you have never been to Disney's Animal Kingdom, I cannot wait to have some fun with you guys today. This is an amazing resort, and we cannot wait to share our home with you guys here today.
One of the best, if not the best.
It's just an amazing deluxe hotel.
Oh, yeah.
First opening up back in 2001, April of 2001, just a few years after Animal Kingdom theme park opened up. And we're gonna have some fun today, guys, so welcome in. Good afternoon, Ashley. Welcome in. Good to see you, Mickey Stein. How you doing today? Mike K. Glad to have you. Welcome. And Jambo to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Jambo House. A breathtaking space. Jambo.
Circle.
I'd love to know in the chat who here has ever resort hopped, and who in our chat has ever had an opportunity of actually staying here on property here at Animal Kingdom Lodge before. Welcome in, Dr. Dragon. Welcome back, Robert. Glad to have you with us today. Christopher, wouldn't that be great to have one of the 50th anniversary welcome mats? You know, if they offered those, they would sell so many of them. Wouldn't you think so? John Bowen, welcome in. Kidani Sean. Do you feel right at home here? This is one of the most spectacular lobbies. Love it in here. Welcome in, Jill. Jill's like, let's just go ahead and check in, shall we? Let's just do that. Let's go ahead and check in. You know, this is one of the things that I don't know if I've expressed this to you guys. One of these days, I hope that we have such a large community that as Ear to Ear Magic, we can actually take the opportunity to check into Disney World hotels on a regular basis and just stay.
And just stay there.
Yeah, just stay for a night, just for the sake of saying, hey, family, community, we're staying somewhere tonight, and this is where we're going to go this week. How cool would that be? We can dream, we can fight, and we can work for it. One of these days we'll make it happen,
Not only
right?
you can meet us in the parks, now you can meet us in the resorts.
There we go. We'll see you in the resorts. Welcome in, Debbie. Chris Dye, well, welcome to Walt Disney World. You can hang out here with us at the parks as often as you'd like to. Leanne says resort hop there in February. Welcome in, Caitlin. Awesome. Michael's going to pop and then hopping over to Kidani for 5 days. That's a really great, as we say, split stay in the business. Welcome in, John. Good to see you, Maribel. Cal Person says, I've stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I love it.
I have to say, a lot of resorts you walk in, there's this grand view as you just take a few steps in. None matches this one.
I think, you can walk into the Grand Floridian and it looks cool, but I don't feel like the feel, the smell, and just the whole design of this place just makes you feel right at home immediately. Debbie says, looking to stay there on our next trip. Well, Debbie, ask as many questions as you'd like. Susan, my wife, is in the chat, guys. If you've never joined us here before, Susan and I are both Travelmation travel agents. That's what we do to take care of our family, is we help our friends and extended family to book their Disney vacations as well as other places, but we are experts when it comes to everything when it comes to Disney here at Disney World. So feel free to ask questions and we'll be glad to help you out with that as we go around. Jess says we were supposed to stay there in August, but we switched to Wilderness Lodge, which is also another great resort. Maybe on your next trip, you can come back over to Animal Kingdom Lodge. So there are so many places we're going to take you to today, guys. We're going to be fighting to try to get it all in a good amount of time. So jump on into the walking tour and ask questions as we go along. Be glad to help you guys out. I'm going to go ahead and put in my charge cable here, making sure that we are staying fully powered up as we go through. Jill says we're up to 153 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up button today. The more you guys hit the thumbs up button, the more it is that YouTube's going to share out our stream, and there are going to be some other people who would have loved to have seen what it looks like here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Maybe they've never been. And you guys, by hitting the like button, makes it that much easier for them to have a chance to come out and look, I can see some zebras. There are the zebras. There are the zebras.
People give such weird words when you pronounce it like that, but that's how everyone else in the world outside America pronounces it.
Yes, Caitlin. Caitlin wants to know, is this the lobby that has the bridge that goes across? And yes, we're going to take you guys up there on that bridge very, very soon to get a better view of our grand lobby. Welcome in, David. Good to have you. Dr. Dragon says, back in 2016, me and my mom were going to pick the place to stay after I graduate. And instead, we picked the Animation Hotel, which we stayed in the Lion King area since it's my favorite. And I'm going to tell you, the other great thing about this, Dr. Dragon, is that if you like the Lion King, there are lots of little details in the rooms, all about the Lion King as well. So, most definitely. So again, this is a deluxe hotel, guys, and it has rooms that either face out toward the front of the building, or if you ask for a Savannah view toward the back of the building. All of the buildings sort of wrap around, so it's the ones in the back will face out onto the Savannah, where we do have animals out there, very similar to having your own personal Kilimanjaro safari.
Just go to the back of your balcony and just
open it up and look at the giraffes.
Just take a good look. Anytime you want to.
Bailey says, I've never stayed here, but definitely on my list.
Oh.
Bailey, I want to say a special thank you to Bailey this afternoon because before we finished our stream earlier today, our first stream, well, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. Yes, it was from Bailey. Thank you so much, Bailey. Thank you for the PayPal. Did not get a chance to recognize you, and thank you so much on the earlier stream. You guys, every little dollar that you guys donate to the channel makes a big difference in supporting us and keeping us going. So thank you so much. If you ever want to donate or give a tip to our channel, we would love for you to just find that link at the top of our chat, click it, and you can, any dollar amount is greatly appreciated. So thank you guys. So let's go quick. I want to give you guys, using this map here, I want to make it very clear. There are actually two different areas of Animal Kingdom Lodge. So if you've heard these terms and you're wondering, I'm confused. I want to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but I keep hearing Jambo House or Kidani Village. Let's give you an explanation of what we're talking about here. First of all, the original hotel, Jambo House. Notice we've got the little circular area there, the front buildings. The circular area in the inside is going to be your Savannah. And that building is the original Jambo House. Now, there are some Disney Vacation Club rooms here on a club level, but most of these rooms are normal rooms for availability. Over here on this side, Kidani Village is our Disney Vacation Club. Now, Disney Vacation Club rooms are also available for rent and purchase through regular vacations as well. So if you guys ever want to stay at Kidani, we can help you out with that as well. The advantages of staying at Kidani, you can get rooms that have actual full kitchens, 2 and 3 bedrooms that are just spectacular, whether Savannah view or non-Savannah view. And keep in mind, all of the animals are going to be like in this area here or over in this area here in the interior. They're going to be a little pricier on the inside where you can see the animals. If you're on the outside here, there's some animals, but if you're over in any of the rooms on the outside, you're going to be looking at parking lots or landscaping. That will be your non-Savannah rooms. So let us know if you have a preference one way or the other. But there are just so many different places to see and do here. And we're going to take you all over the place. So next time somebody asks and says, well, what about Jambo House? What about Kidani Village? That is it. Jambo House is here. Kidani Village is here. And they're a little...
going to be the first one driving in, Kidani's going to be the second.
Yes, this is as you drive in here from the first part of the resort. If you keep going past Jambo House, eventually you'll get to Kidani. There are going to be some differences, which is why we're going to take you to both this afternoon. All right, so before we get started, let's I want to take you guys out a little bit, and then we're going to go up and take you out on that bridge that Caitlin brought up a little bit earlier. Notice our thatched roofs here and our balcony areas that are available. Welcome in, Leanne. Still working and lurking. Appreciate it.
I would say, it's not as a fan of you, it would be nice to stay in a room with fuel.
Welcome in, Christine. How are you? What's that?
But I must say, it's not a fan of you. It would be nice to stay in one of these balconies have a view of the pool.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a Savannah view, but there's still some really great views
really
on the front side of the building. This is our main pool here over at Jambo House. We're going to take you guys out there in a little bit. Also show you where our 2 signature restaurants are. One is signature sit down. One is a buffet, which is by far my favorite restaurant reservation table service in all of Walt Disney World property, and it will be all I can do to walk by it and not stop and make a reservation. We're also going to take you guys over to the Mara, which is the quick service, show you some of the areas, including the Flamingos.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take you to the backside of the main Savannah area as well. But let's go take them upstairs, Owen. Hey guys, welcome in. Glad you guys joined us today.
Wow, what's that?
And remember, when we are here, we don't say hello, we say Jambo, which is hello in Swahili. Now, we may lose you guys a little bit in the elevator. We need some elevator music.
Okay, which floor am I on? Nice music.
Teresa, thank you so much for popping in. Great thing is, if you guys can't watch during the live streams, all of our streams are available after they've completed on our channel to go back and watch and replay. And if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to ask questions in the comments for the replays. We get notifications of those. We go back to check, and we'll be glad to answer all of your questions, even if you've watched them on replay. So thank you guys for watching those. Kidani Sean says, Kidani Village is our home resort. We bought DVC back in 2010. Just a few years before we did, Kidani Sean. Love the Boma. Now, if you think this is spectacular enough, everybody, it gets even better in November and December. When the Christmas tree comes in, it sits right there in the middle of the lobby, and that tree goes all the way up. It is just spectacular to see. Now, back when we get around the holidays this year, we will be doing another resort hopping schedule to take you to every single resort here to check out the Christmas decorations. So most definitely, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, we'd love for you guys to do so. And we'll take you back around and show you how all the resorts are decorated for the holidays as well.
I love the opening that the bridge goes into. That's a microphone to fireplace.
And even myself, who is afraid of heights for some reason, I'm okay here. And I enjoy it, and I love the views. I don't have any problems until I get out onto the bridge. So just give me a moment, then I'll freak out. All right, let's go check out this bridge, guys. Don't look down. Just don't look down. Wait, I gotta look down.
It's okay. Look at these supports. Look at these supports.
I just won't get near the edge. I'll be fine. Welcome in, Michelle. We're going to definitely see some giraffes a little bit later on as we head on out to the Savannah. I already see some zebras out there. I see some brown-backed pelicans as well. We might even be lucky enough to be showing up just in time for them to be fed today. Welcome in, Movie Minnie and Nick. How are you today? So this is definitely worth coming up and getting yourself a little selfie and enjoying a great photo op up here, especially during the holidays. Isn't it cool, Robert? Welcome home to the Disney Vacation Club open house. Well, I won't take away. Hey guys, is it okay if we just show the room real quick? We're actually live streaming on YouTube. I know Disney Vacation Club prefers that, we don't get official tours, but I'm just bringing everybody around. We are actually DVC members here at Kidani. Love this place. And if you guys are open, this is perfect. This is one of our one bedrooms. Actually, this is a 2-bedroom, guys.
Usually, this is the main area.
Check it out. We won't take too much time because there's another family who would like to come in, but we won't take too much time. Our couch does fold out to a bed, and you've got a full king size bed in here. Now you're talking about your Love of your Lion King details all around the room. Love the details. Look at the balcony areas here. Welcome in, Disney Lisa. Collector got to walk across that bridge 12 days straight during the honeymoon. Now, one of my favorite things.
This is one of the.
I love the bathrooms here.
This I remember.
Check that out, guys. Flamingo, stay in Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh, the tub. We have actually gone to Disney Springs and gotten bath salts specifically to use the jet tub.
Great.
While we've been staying here.
I know we've been staying here, but I don't remember that. That's awesome. How'd that go?
What are you talking about? Your brother and sister were the ones who wanted to have first dibs at it. So now in other ones, we're going to show you in just a second. They actually have a full shower. We're going to do this quickly, guys, because we have another family who wants to come in. We're just going to show them real quick. This is our other bathroom for the 2-bedroom. And again, show you guys, look at the details. Love the colors and the theming. It's just so nice. We do have in the studio, there is a small kitchenette. The full kitchen, of course, is if you get the 1-bedroom. Look for the hidden Mickeys all across the way. Look, we got a hidden Mickey, guys. Disney Lisa says we stayed in a 1-bedroom and that bathroom was huge. All the bathrooms we stayed in has both a jet tub and a full walk-in shower. It's not in the one we're showing right now for open house. It is a gigantic shower. So this is the standalone studio. If you were to stay here in a DVC room for a villa, the studio does sleep 4. Comes out to a bed here, a bed there, and a galley kitchen. And you've got yourself a closet and everything here. Love the details and carvings on the furniture. And this is the studio. Now, if you were to rent a 2-bedroom, they would open up the joining and you get the full thing. So, but and just look at the animals. We've got our zebra here, crashing with a rhinoceros. Elephant, full-size refrigerator, full-size oven, stovetop, microwave. You even got a coffee maker, and everything you need to make a kitchen, make a full meal here, including a dishwasher. And it is fully stocked if you were to stay in one of these. So this, again, the 1-bedroom, even has a washer and dryer stacked. If you wanted to have the 2-bedroom, it would open up a studio next to it to have 2, and it can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So it's amazing. So we're going to jump on out and let everybody else have a turn as well. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. An amazing room. Love staying here. Feel so comfortable. And oftentimes when we've stayed here with our family in the past, it is not unlike us to have a resort day and we just hang in the room. So thank you, Eric the Red, for hitting that subscribe button today. And thank you for joining our Magic Crew. Glad you could join us here on the stream.
I made a comment before that all the hotels are up to date in hurricane standards. Just because I've been here.
They're built to withstand hurricanes. Yes. In the past, when we've had hurricanes that have threatened us in the area after we moved here to Florida, instead of evacuating, we check in. Yeah. We do. We come over to Animal Kingdom Lodge and we use our DVC points and we just stay. Because these things are hurricane rated. Now, I showed you the view before. I'm going to take one more view out here. To see again, this is our pool, our main pool for Jambo House. Who would love to have a view like this? So, Cal person, we're not actually at the theme park. We're actually at the hotel. So there is no Kilimanjaro Safari. We're just going to be at the hotel today, but we will be going out to see the savannah on the backside and watch some of the animals. So definitely going to see the animals. All right, well, let's head on back down, everybody. We have a lot to cover today. We want to make sure we can take you in all of our favorite spaces. Now, again, we're going to be getting back into the elevator. We will lose you guys for just a moment.
Which one?
You choose which one's going to be the one. Which one do you think it's going to be that one?
I think there's that one.
Ding! Not that one?
Well, there's 5 elevators.
Which elevator? Which elevator?
Telling, they're really smooth.
Did we actually hit the button? It helps if you hit the button, right?
Oh.
I didn't hit the button hard enough. We're waiting. We're waiting, and there's nothing coming. Boom. You still got it right, even though it wasn't us.
Even though the button was a push, so got it.
Thank you, Carla.
So, bound for?
Welcome in, Florida Park Explorers. Yeah, take us back to the main lobby.
Main lobby.
Main lobby. What floor do you guys need to go to?
3. It's okay.
Take. Okay, perfect. That's what we do, Florida Park Explorers. We break into rooms. We're so rule breakers around here.
It was not an open house. We just opened.
We did. We actually jumped into a lucked upon an open house this afternoon. So how perfect was that? Let's check into our Animal Kingdom Lodge Jambo House gift shop for just a moment, guys.
And the theming is everywhere. It's wonderful. Like, sure, you can walk into a store and you get that feeling.
I mean, not all gift shops give you this kind of a feeling.
Yeah. Like every time you walk into a new area, you just have to stand there and take it all in.
Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up today. We have 200 likes on the stream. Thank you guys for supporting us and making sure that our streams get good attention from YouTube. Animal prints everywhere. Hakuna Matata on every shirt. Hakuna Matata. And if you guys are just joining us, welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. We're going to give you guys a walking tour here. We're starting in Jambo House. After we're done here, we're going to take you guys over to Kidani Village. Look, I'm a beautiful butterfly. We didn't get a chance to experience that over at Disney's California Adventure. One of my favorite designs here in the gift shop is this piece right here. I mean, that is just outstanding. So, Caitlin, yes, this is a deluxe resort. All of the hallways, all of the entrances to the rooms are all interior and inside. So if you're having, like you said, we'd love to come here when we know we're going to have some possible bad weather coming across Central Florida, because we can stay inside the hotel the entire time, get to where we need to go, and never have to actually have exposure to the outside. Linda B, welcome in. How are you doing today? And because we do have villas here, we have lots of grab and go options for the rooms, especially for those rooms that have full kitchens so that you can make your Pop-Tarts You can bake your pizzas. So some great grab-and-go options. Actually frozen foods, so you can prepare them in your rooms.
Some more 50th items.
Welcome in, Logan. And here you can actually buy some Joffrey's 50th anniversary coffee and go right up to your room and make it.
Yeah.
Prepare it in your room. I know, Orange Bullet. I was like, I wouldn't mind playing with that set myself. Welcome in, Orange Bullet. One of our newest Magic Crew members just recently subscribed. Glad to have you back with us today. Now, we also have an artist. If you've ever been in Epcot over by the Africa area, in between Germany and China, you may have seen a carving artist who carves little animals. Well, guess where else you can see our carver? And it's right over here in Jambo House. You can come over here. Oftentimes, he is right here. And come over and say hello. He's even got some of his tools right here. And you can see some of his work. So yes, he does work here in the lobby of Jambo House, but you can also see him over in Epcot. Good afternoon, John the Barber. How are you? Welcome in. Orange Bullet says the splash pad at Kidani is awesome, and that is no exaggeration. We're going to take you guys over there. We might not be able to go in because it is actually made for those who are staying on property, and they do have, usually the gates are locked, but we'll get you at least over there to kind of peep in a little bit.
So, get a good view of it.
Because, you know, if they didn't keep it locked, people like me would come in and just run around. This is so cool. Over at Kidani. We'll be going over there next, by the way, guys. Mina says we'll be there in October for 8 nights. That is awesome. Are you guys Disney Vacation Club members, or are you just coming as your normal vacation? Oh, and you know what? Like I told you before, guys, Boma is my favorite restaurant on all of Walt Disney World property. I just love it. It opened back up again last August 26th. We were there the first night that it opened back up. If you've never been to Boma, we're going to tuck you guys on the outside, but if you want to see what the experience is like, what the food is like, you can go back into our channel. We actually did a vlog for the first night that it reopened last year. And it is our desire and hopes that we're going to go eat there and have a Boma Coma here in November with all of our Magic Crew. Oh, yeah, I said that, Owen. You heard it right. We're going to have a Boma Coma by eating as much as we can. The Magic Crew, who's all coming for the Wine and Dine Run Disney race in November, see if we can get reservations. If you guys are going to be there that weekend, even if you're not running and would like to be a part of that, we'll be putting some information out. We'll see if we can get as many reservations as possible. And we're going to have a night out here. All right, let's go say hello to our brown pack pelicans. Hey, guys. How you doing today? We got a few African ducks. Oh, my, look. Even an antelope. Now, you can see that we are here on the Savannah in between. We're in the backside of Jambo House. And these are our balconies that are part of the Savannah view. So if you ask for and reserve a Savannah view, this is your balcony area where you'll be looking out. You've got your own private safari out here, guys.
Everybody,
Jambo.
have a wild day. I like your Bucky's hat.
Ah, thank you. I like their brisket. I've had more compliments on this buggy's hat
Big dog.
than anything I've worn all year.
That's impressive.
They're like, I recognize that beaver. So one of my favorite stand-up comedians, Jim Gaffigan. If you've ever heard him, he's hilarious. He does a lot of humor about doing things with his family. He talks about actually coming and taking his family to Disney World, and they actually stayed here at
Really?
Jambo House, and he talked about his experience about having a suite here overlooking the Savannah. And he talks about the first morning walking out, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, there's a giraffe like right there on your balcony," and you're like, "Hi, giraffe!" and like it's amazing. And then the third day, and the fourth day, and by the fifth day, you're just walking out going, "Really? Another giraffe? Come on, Disney! I paid good money. It's the same giraffe. Give me something different." But it's pretty outstanding to be able to walk out onto your balcony and be able to see animals like the kudu here. And over on the far side, we're going to take you guys over. You may be able to see the East African crowned cranes. Those are some of the animals that you see that used to be right there at the beginning of the Kilimanjaro Safari. We got the Rowan antelope out here, the zebras. Here's our Rowan antelope right up over on the side. Oh, man, dude. Oh, and look at this. See these guys right here? Yeah, those are new.
It takes so long when it does.
Oh, man, that never gets old.
Here you see we're passing our fire pit. Repeating thing on fire pit.
Yes.
Always, if it is not a Disney resort, if they do not
Every
have a
Disney
place that
resort
they
has to
make
have a fire
bonfire.
pit. It's a fire pit so that we can have our s'mores of the night. There'll be later on tonight, they'll be roasting marshmallows, and those are going to be no additional cost. Jumbo! And if you want to pay additional, you can get a s'mores kit and make yourself some s'mores. But I mean, yes, every Disney resort has a fire pit. Yes, every Disney resort has marshmallows. But yes, how many other resorts have marshmallows with kudu and gnus and zebras? I mean, really? Right? I don't think that well, honestly, if I was at Pop Century and I was roasting marshmallows and a giraffe walked by, I would freak out a little bit. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. We're bringing everybody out to let them see what we experience and what we know here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is Jambo House. We've got giraffes there in the distance. Now, I've talked about this before because we go on Kilimanjaro Safari all the time, but Maddie can probably give you some more details. I'm going to put her on the spot. Is it okay if I do that, Maddie?
Absolutely. If I can just finish.
Oh, go right ahead. Go hydrate because we don't want anybody passing out on the Savannah. But every time we guys take you to the Kilimanjaro Safaris, we love to see the giraffe. Now, and you're like, oh, they have giraffe here as well. The giraffe here at the Savannah at Animal Kingdom Lodge are different than the giraffe over Kilimanjaro Safaris. We've got two different species. We've got the reticulated and we got the Maasai. Now, Maddie, what can you tell us? What kind of giraffes do we have here on the Savannah here?
So right in front of us, we actually do have the reticulated. If you head over to the pool, using the pool, you're going to have the Maasai giraffe. And if you head over to the Sunset Savannah, which is, you can view from inside the Jambo House through the hallways, but it's more accessible via the walking space, via their outside lobby at Kidani. They also have reticulated giraffes.
So how can we tell the difference between a reticulated and a Maasai?
So I actually have a picture.
Oh, it's almost as if she was ready for us.
I know, right?
Thank you for answering the text earlier.
Absolutely.
They're all going to think, they really do think we all, look at this. She's already ready for the question.
But, so this image just shows.
I'm going to, actually, can you turn it just a little bit? Because I'm catching the reflection there. I want to, so everybody can see it. I'm going to come up high there.
Yeah.
There we go.
So if we look right here in the middle, this is our reticulated giraffe. We have 6 of the 9 types on the
There are 9 types? Wow. Okay.
And if you look closely, their spots are a little more formulated, more solid along the edges. and the Maasai look more like a leafy pattern print right here at the edge, or like cheetah print, some might say. But we remember them as the messy Maasai because of their messy looking spots on their edges.
So if it looks like they're really, it's almost as if you're really good at cookie cutters.
Yep.
You're gonna get reticulated.
Mhm.
If you're like me or like small children, you're gonna get the Maasai, the messy Maasai.
Absolutely.
That's a great way of remembering that. So
Yeah.
now, are there any other differences between the two types of giraffes, or do they have any like personality differences or something like that? Behavior-wise?
Down to personality, I would make that more of an individual thing versus
Mhm.
an entire species
Right.
thing. But as you can see here as well, the Maasai are going to be more on the taller side, even though all the giraffes are tall in comparison to that. So,
What's a short giraffe?
well, we actually do have a short giraffe. Have you heard of the Okapis?
Okapis, yes.
Absolutely.
The ghost of the forest, right? Or the ghost of the
Absolutely.
jungle?
Of the forest.
Of the forest, yes.
Mhm.
They weren't even discovered until the early 1900s because they were so well like hiding.
Absolutely.
Right. So
It wasn't until, I believe, for Western discovery, 1901, but the local tribe, native folk in the area did, which is interesting enough. I believe that's also the birth of
Walt Disney. I was going to
So,
say we discovered
that's how we
Okapis
remember.
and Walt Disney in the same year.
Yeah.
And the other thing about the Okapis is even though they have shorter necks,
Mhm.
they actually have, like us, the same number of vertebrae, right?
Absolutely.
Is it 8 or 7?
7.
Seven. Lucky number 7.
So a giraffe vertebrae is about the height from my shoulder to a little over the top of my head. Just one.
Just one.
Yes.
And ours is like.
Yep. But let's see. My lovely Okapis. You need to go say hello to Olivia. She lives over at the Pembe Savannah, Kidani Village. And
Oh, so we actually have. I did not realize we had Okapis over at Kidani. See, we're learning something new, just even ourselves.
Absolutely.
So where would we find the Okapi over at Kidani?
If you head over to their savannah by the pool.
Okay.
So we have 4 savannas.
Yes.
The 2 here at Jambo, 2 at Kidani, 1 by Chlabi, 1 by each pool.
And I think that's also where the hornbills are, correct? Or is the hornbills in a different place?
So we have 2.
Okay.
The ever so popular Casanova and his girlfriend Hea from out and about. We don't know where she is. He definitely doesn't know where she is. He's too busy focused on us. But we also have Delilah out here as well. She is the daughter of Hea.
Is she out here somewhere?
Yep.
So we may have to kind of keep an eye out for Delilah. And now we've also our zebras out here. I did not learn to pronounce them zebras until I was on the Wild Africa trek.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked the tour guide because he kept saying zebra, zebra, zebra. And I pulled him aside and said, I want to be the ignorant American and say, are we saying it incorrectly? And he goes, well, I spent, a couple of years on the savannah in Africa doing studies. And that's why I learned to pronounce it zebra. And ever since that tour, I've like, well, if everyone else calls them zebras, I think we should call them zebras as well. But we learned, we heard something very strange. And so in our group over on one of the safaris, someone mentioned that, sometimes you see the zebras and the antelope hanging out together. And you're thinking, oh, they're such good friends. But the fact of the matter is there have been documentation. Tell me if this is true, if this is just a one-off we heard, that it's been documented that if a predator were to show up, that a zebra is known to actually kick an antelope in the head in order to phase them such that they can get away from the predators. And I'm thinking, I knew some zebras back in high school. I knew some friends that I thought were my best friends, and as soon as the lion shows up, boom, kick in the head, and they're gone. So we have a saying around our crew, don't be a zebra.
Yeah, don't be a zebra.
Don't be a zebra in that aspect. But it's still cool. You can see them right outside. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
More questions, I'm more than happy to help.
thank you very much. And that's the great thing about our cast members here over at Wild Animal, the Animal Kingdom Lodge. They're out here to answer your questions about the animals. So if you have them, come on out. Feel free to ask. And it's so educational to have some fun out here with these guys. And I did not know that we had a hornbill out here on this savannah.
Any hornbills? I did see some coastal cranes, but
We're going to be checking them out over in one of the other savannas as well. So if you guys are just joining us here, welcome in. glad you guys could be here with us here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is one of our deluxe resorts. No, we are not in the theme park. We are actually at one of the hotels at Walt Disney World. And we're going to walk around and show you all the sort of different areas.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, not a lot of hotels have like this kind of like rock fence detail vibe to it.
It's grand views, grand design. First opened up back in April of 2001. So just hit their 20th anniversary just last year. And always, guys, if you have additional questions and you'd like to ask questions, if you're watching this in replay or if you're after the live stream, you're like, you know what, I should have asked this, or I'm curious about that as far as staying at, enjoying, doing something with. Let's actually go up the stairs right here. We'll look over the Savannah real quick. You can always reach out to us a little bit later and even after the replay by sending us an email over at our Travelmation email addresses at travelmation.net. And let us know how we can help you out. Now, one of the cool things about this and Kidani Village is they have these overlooks. Places you can grab a rocking chair, enjoy a coffee or a snack, and look over the Savannah and see some of the animals that are out here. Of course, we can see some of our antelope, the wildebeest, also aka new. On the other side, we saw some of our giraffes and some of our native birds. We have to keep an eye on those because the when it comes to feeding time, when the pelicans are being fed, yeah, they come in and they try to take some of the fish. So the keepers do a very good job of making sure that they don't take away from those who are being fed. Welcome in, Luna. So glad you could join us today. Welcome in, Kelly. Happy Tuesday. Weirdo King Chris, when are you going to go to Port Orleans Riverside? We leave a week from Thursday to go there. We may have to go when you guys are there. You guys can give us a tour. We do have our portable chargers here for the fuel rods. And if you'd like to feed the hippo, you can do so by mailing directly from Animal Kingdom Lodge or withdrawing from your Chase ATM as well. Pardon me. Now, I want to take you guys to a cool little lounge in a space I really enjoy. Right over here. Now, if you take a resort day and you really take some time to go in and walk around, and there are so many little exhibits and pieces of museum quality art and artifacts all over this lodge.
This resort has some of the most, like, largest amounts of Africa museum worthy arts outside of Africa.
Yes. So take your time and really enjoy some of the things that they have here. So Leona, we are not actually staying here. We're just here just for today's tour. We have stayed here many times before in the past and hope to stay many more times in the future. But today is just here for the tour. Matter of fact, when we're done here today, we will be heading back to our house. We have tonight our patron Zoom call for all of our patrons over on patreon.com. And thank you to all of our patrons. We're looking forward to having some fun with you guys tonight. Don't forget, we've got our call starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 9 p.m. And I'd love to have you guys join us as we have our Zoom call tonight. What's that?
Where the fence there meets the kitchen.
Yes, we do have a kitchen over here. You can smell all the food from Boma
Oh.
and Chico coming up. Oh, the spices, you can smell them all.
If there was ever television, now would be a time. Now
Oh,
would
it
be a time.
smells
Anyone want
so
to-
good. I love to dine here, guys. I don't think I've ever had a
Nobody's
bad
aggressive
experience.
Like a candle in that we should. It'll probably make you extremely hungry, but I think that'd be a good investment.
Oh, and by the way, if you guys have ever considered becoming a patron of our channel, tonight is the best time to do it. We have 5 tiers to choose from. The lowest started at only $5 a month. And every single person who is part of our patron group is invited to join us tonight for 2 hours. It's where everybody can call into the Zoom call, and everyone gets to talk. Everyone gets to get on screen, and we're looking forward to some fun tonight. So check it out if you're interested. Love to have you guys join us tonight.
If you're checking out the restaurant, we have to take this way down.
All right, so we're going to take this way to show you guys a couple of different places. First of all, we're going to take you to the lounge. We're going to overlook the lounge into Boma, which is the buffet that I adore, if only for the zebra domes. And then we'll take you over to the signature restaurant, Jico, which is just adjacent to it. Then back outside, we're going to show you our pool area, our children's play area, another Savannah, and the Mara, which is the quick service here. If you're looking for a place to walk up and grab a signature cocktail, have a place to watch a game, you can stop on the mid landing here and enjoy our lounge. A few televisions to watch the sports. If you like to sport. Do you like the sport?
If you like to sport this place,
Yes, you can sport here.
and you have
If your team makes more sports points than the other team, then you win. So looking down, we're looking down onto Boma. This is the buffet. It is not open for dinner just yet.
They're definitely prepping, if you can see.
Yes, they are getting ready for dinner service tonight. And whoever's got reservations tonight are so lucky. Orange Bullet, thank you so much for popping in today. Look forward to having you in the future live streams. Kwaherini, which means in Swahili, go well. So Lane, if you're looking for the call-in information tonight, it's really just, it is a 2-hour Zoom call. Basically, everyone can dial in using the link provided on Patreon when you sign in under your account that you set up when you join. And you can join into our conference call. It's a video audio call, so everyone gets to be a part of it. It's like a live stream, but everyone gets to be in it. So love to have you join us tonight.
So just across that bridge is Boma.
We like it, the sports sometimes. We do a sport here and there. So dinner here at Boma starts at 5 p.m., goes to 9 p.m. They do have both breakfast and dinner at Boma. And just to see some pricing, I'm going to turn our sign here just so you can see it a little bit better. Breakfast pricing is at $29 for adults, $17 for children 3 to 9. Dinner pricing is $49 for adults and $29 for guests. And reservations are highly, highly recommended, guys. Walk up is not nearly as available, so make sure to get your reservations as early as possible. Remember, reservations can be made as early as 60 days ahead of time. Here's Jico. Also a signature restaurant, table service.
I have eaten here once. It was very good. Pull up the dish I ate.
We've got entrees like the heritage chicken, oak grilled filet mignon, sustainable fish, seafood tagine,
I think it's seafood tagine.
and
That's what I
Hera
had.
basket, and the Botswana Saswe short rib. Saswa short rib.
Yeah, I think I have this seafood tagine. It's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like this bowl.
You can even get an enhancement. You can get the bobati mac and cheese. And the bobati is something you can also get as not as mac and cheese, but as the bobati stew over at Boma on the other side.
If you have the menu of something here, that would be amazing.
Well, this is their wine menu.
Well, still no.
But is an open and natural space is what the word Boma means. Open and natural space which provides a safe and sheltered area in the bush. We call it, in our say, we call it a safe space. And I feel very safe when I'm surrounded with some of my favorite foods
Oh yeah.
when dining here at Boma. So, who else is a big fan of Boma and who has it still on their wish list to try it out? We're definitely going to be adding that to our list as well. Can't wait to get over there. Love the French Quarter.
I can't remember. Do they still serve zebra domes there?
Oh, of course they do. Over at the Boma?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Then what a zebra dome is, it's kind of like this chocolate dome. Because like it's maybe alcohol, but not.
Well, we'll show them over at the Mar because they do have them.
Have them there as well.
Yes, they do have them for grab and go now. Crockett B says AKL is my home resort, so welcome home, Crockett.
And I'm surprised that a lot of people are saying this is their home resort.
There's a reason why we got our DVC points here. Now, keep in mind there are again two buildings here. Not Boma, but Jambo House is our normal, regular rooms that are available. They do have a very few number of villa rooms that are available. But the other Kidani is where you're going to find all of your DVC villa rooms. So, what's that?
That is going to be a DVC.
So, think about it that way. All of the rooms over at Kidani are going to be the villas. And here, most of these are going to be regular rooms. Now, this is the area we're walking into now. Of course, we've got Boma. We just walked through. Jico over to the side as we're walking out. The Mara is our quick service here. We're going to take you guys in there real quick. We oftentimes will come in and dine in the Mara for some great African flavors and cuisine. And of course, the Uzima pool is the main pool here at Jambo House. The Savannah overlook is over to the side. And the Hakuna Matata playground. And we also have the Flamingos here. We're going to take a look at our Flamingo friends.
As for the representatives, we cannot just walk past here without showing foods.
Gotta see the Mingos. Gotta see the Mingos. Gotta see the Mingos. Gotta see the Mingos. Jill says, Chris, you have to make our reservations in November. I'm looking forward to it. We've been talking about it for a while. This is the Uzima pool. Our main pool here. Great space. A lot of water surface area for everybody to enjoy. And of course, surrounded by all of our rooms with the non-Savannah views.
Because you don't have a screen view doesn't mean you can have a nice view.
Have a nice pool view.
Yes. That's still definitely an option.
Cindy says, my son and I went to Boma for the dinner buffet about 6 years ago, and OMG, Olaf, Mickey, Goofy. It was amazing. I know. And some of my favorite things, all the soups, the bobati. And my favorite thing was the fufu. Love the fufu. Love the fufu. Over at the Mara, we got our quick service here. Just to show you guys what some of the options are here. For breakfast, of course, they have the Savannah platter, croissant breakfast sandwich, adult waffle, breakfast quiche. Honestly, the breakfast is not so much unique as far as how it's done, maybe just presentation. But when you go over to lunch and dinner, you have things like the Black Angus bacon cheeseburger, the Brie chicken flatbread, the tamarind barbecue pork sandwich, the Marrakesh falafel platter, and even the kids' meals. We don't get too fancy with the kids' meals. Hopefully we can have and try out some of, we'll see what they have for desserts. Welcome to the Mara Quick Service. It's not quite back fully as what we've had in the past. We still have a mobile order kind of scenario. In the past, you could go up, grab your order, your food, and you can go back over. So we're still in a slightly different scenario as far as how we're doing our mobile order, but look at some of our desserts. Of course, the zebra domes, chocolate mousse baked with amarilla cream liqueur, coated white chocolate drizzled with chocolate stripes and chocolate shavings. Please be aware of the fact, guys, the zebra domes do contain alcohol. So please take that into consideration when determining whether or not you want to consume them. It is a very small amount, but there is there.
It's not enough to make you intoxicated, but if you are trying to stay away from alcohol whatsoever, it is something you want to know.
The Weirdo King, what's the best way to get into Boma from the resort, or do they have to go inside the park entrance? We are actually separated completely from the park, but the best way to do it is if you're at any of the parks, you can just get on a bus over to Animal Kingdom Lodge and just take the bus straight on over. It's really easy, Weirdo King. Chocolate chip Mickey cookie right there. Our 50th anniversary tart that's filled with Ghanaian chocolate mousse. The Flamingo cake, chocolate spice cake with chocolate ganache. The zebra cupcake, don't be a zebra. And our Nala brownie. A lot of these are very much staples here at the Mara. And again, before the 2020, this was actually all open. I'm hoping one of these days we'll be back to being fully open as well. I just wanted to see if they're over here. Are they over here? There they are. Zebra domes!
Oh, and also another thing to know, because I'm pretty sure we didn't learn this the hard way, these can melt.
Yes, they can melt very easily.
If you do buy them and you want to
Eat
save
them.
them later,
Don't eat them. Don't save them for later. Eat them. Don't save them for later. They're going to melt. They're going to melt when they're going to be not so pretty anymore. So consume them on site and enjoy them, because they will melt in the heat. So that's a very good point.
Well, I was going to just take them to a refrigerator.
Well, if you're staying here, but if you're just walking in, don't take them with you. Eat them on site.
There's no way you're going to bring that home and have that now melted. It's going to be a mess.
Don't be a zebra. Bet you eat a zebra. Zebra domes. These are an amazing dessert. If you've never had them, either get them at Boma, or if you're stopping over here or at the grab and go over at the very small place over at Kidani, you can grab a zebra dome to take with you back to the room. They come in 4 packs and they are $4.59. Look at that tart, though. That's a beautiful tart.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be sad when the 50th stuff's gone away. Because, every, resort tour we've done so far, each resort has had an individually, beautiful 50th tree. So, it's cool.
Time Travel says, my husband and I came here for our honeymoon. We didn't stay, just visited, and we loved it. Definitely want to plan to stay in the future. It is an amazing place to stay. And as always, guys, if you would like to come and stay here or anywhere else on Disney property, you can always ask for our help. We'll be glad to help you book and plan your trip at no additional cost. Did you guys know that it costs you nothing to have a Disney travel agent help you out with your travel? You pay the same price as if you call Disney yourself, but then you have an individual agent who can be at your beck and call to answer. So help us out. If you would like to help yourself out, contact us next time you'd love to come to Disney. And we'll be your personal fairy godfather and fairy godmother. Okay, I'm hungry for those desserts, but I'm worried about the zebra domes. Don't worry, there's not nearly enough alcohol in there to be of any concern. Yes. They do have to let you know, though, because there is a small amount of alcohol. They don't want someone to find out later on or after the fact, after feeding them to children. But our kids have actually had a zebra dome before. Yeah. Oh, it's raining.
Is it sprinkling?
It's sprinkling.
Oh, nice.
Here's our 60% chance of rain, guys.
Oh, no.
It's raining and sunshine. That's because we live in Florida. Pumbaa's Fun and Games, our arcade, is open from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. And look, we're making tie-dyes. How you guys doing today? Love the activities that are available at all the resorts. All right, we're going to make our way onto the other side of the Uzuma pool. Show you guys the other side of the Savannah. Say hello to our Flamingos. Hello, Mingos. The kids' play area. And then we're going to slowly make our way on over to Kidani so you guys can see the other side as well. If you're just joining us here this afternoon, welcome into Ear to Ear Magic. We're so glad that you found us. And today we're taking you guys over here on a full walking tour of one of our favorite resorts. This is a deluxe resort. This is Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Another thing, if I can point out, if I may, is that they put so much culture into this, and they don't just have artifacts and art. Is that sometimes you'll be walking out here in the open, and you'll have these signs with these albums on it that contain stories of or origins of what happened in Africa, or what developed in Africa.
So there's a lot of stuff if you do a your own walking tour while staying here. There's a lot, like Owen mentioned, there's lots to learn. It's not just amenities. There's all kinds of cool signs and stories and things to learn to share with both your family and your kids. And since no one is in the spa, it's the hot tub. Open from 10 to 11 each night. I wouldn't mind getting in a hot tub right now, but my shoes would get wet. Oh, the rain is coming across the Savannah. This is actually kind of cool, guys. Here comes the rain. Now, one cool thing, when we stayed here last during really bad weather, when the hurricanes were supposed to come through, we noticed that the wildebeest were still out on the Savannah, even after some of the other animals were put away. We asked the cast members why the wildebeest were still out on Savannah, despite the fact that we were supposed to have this hurricane-style weather coming through. We were told that the wildebeest oftentimes are stressed out when they're put away, even more stressed out than they would be if they had inclement weather. So oftentimes, in situations where they may not actually be endangered, they will rather let them stay out so they won't be as stressed as if they're forcibly made to go into their exhibits.
So are those white wildebeest a different breed? I've never seen them before.
I don't know. I've not seen the white. It's not kudu. What are the white animals out there?
They are called addax. They are ADDAX addax.
Addax?
They're a critically endangered medium-sized species of antelope that are normally found in the more northern parts of Africa.
Northern parts of Africa?
Where it's dense.
I'm like Owen said, I can't say that I recall seeing them out on the Savannah before. We just figured maybe, some of the other antelope got bleached out from being out in the sun too much. But
They're the only species of antelope. We only have 7 of them.
and 3 of them are right here.
I just hear the entire animal kingdom.
Oh, you're talking about, so not all of them are here on the resort property?
All of them are here.
Okay,
Yes, we
okay.
don't have any over at the park.
Karina says, please send some rain to Idaho. We don't have much to share. We've been trying to play catch up with our own rain around here lately. But this is very normal to get this kind of rain throughout the middle of the day. We had about a 57% chance of rain this afternoon, and it won't stay very long. Just enough to, wash off the animals a little bit. So, if I may ask, have the backstage safari tours returned back here at the lodge? Or if not, do we have any anticipate when they may return?
There's not really any backstage tours happening right now as far as here at the lodge. We do have the Starlight Safari, which is returned, which is one of the smaller safaris. It'll take you on the two main savannas. So the
Mhm.
big savanna here at Jambo House and the big savanna there off of the Kidani lobby.
And being called the Starlight, what time of day is it usually?
So anywhere, or the first set starts at 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m., and then the second set starts at 10 p.m.
Okay, so 8 and 10. And I know prices may vary, but ballpark?
I want to say it's like $89 plus tax.
Okay.
There is an age limit. I want to say it's 8.
8 or more. Sort of. I think it's the same age as for the Wild Africa Trek as well.
Either 8 or 12. I want to say for Starlight Safari it's 8. I believe Wild Africa Trek is 12.
12 now? Okay. When we first did the Wild Africa Trek, we actually didn't go because our youngest was less than 8, and at that point it was 8 years old. And we felt like that would be terrible if everybody went except for our youngest.
Yeah.
And she's the biggest animal lover of our family. So like that wouldn't be the right thing to do.
Right,
So
you couldn't go without
yeah, can you imagine going without the animal lover? We'd never live that
I
down.
was going to say, I'm not be like 30 years old. I'm like, remember that?
Remember when you guys went? Yeah, I remember. So
Every birthday, every Christmas.
Cal Person says the giant, is this an eland antelope walking by? Where did he go?
The big light tan ones were, yes. We had our 2 female elands. They're now back closer to the giraffe there to your...
Oh, I say I saw one walking by and like all of a sudden I can't see them again.
No, one of our giraffes making his way over.
Ah, there we go. And is this a Maasai?
It is a Maasai. They're the only 3 Maasai giraffes we have here at the resort. And that one, I believe, is our male.
Now we've had, when I say we, I mean collectively as Disney Parks, have been very successful in having giraffe offspring in the recent. Our favorite being Humphrey.
Yep.
What
Yep.
about over here on the Savannah on Animal Kingdom Lodge?
So we are not breeding giraffes over here at the
Okay.
lodge. So these guys here were actually, I mean, technically overflow from the safari. So
Okay.
that big guy back there that came a little closer for us, that's
Right.
George.
There's George.
He was our breeding male. He's 7 years old, right around 7 years old. And from my understanding, has fathered right around 15
Wow.
offspring.
Okay.
So this is basically his retirement. So
He needs to retire because you know how much it would cost to take 15 kids to Disney?
Oh yeah.
That would be pricey.
So he's out here now. He's not breeding, obviously, over on the safari anymore. He's out here. It's him, his female, and then Acacia, who is our youngest giraffe here at the lodge. She's 2 years old.
No, that's the one further back on the left, correct?
Yes.
So, well, nice to meet you, George. I know you're a little bit further back there, but George is enjoying his retirement out here at
It's like he's
Jambo House.
giving himself a massage against that tree.
He's like he's having a nice little dinner tonight. So, well, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Tiffany.
Thanks for hanging out.
And as always, guys, we're bringing our crew around, sharing with them the resorts every Tuesday, and this is one of our favorites. So, love sharing.
Mine too.
I love going out and spending time at Animal Kingdom, but you can learn just as much here at the resort as well. So it's like its own little
Very nice.
pocket zoo in a way, you know. But thank you very much, Tiffany. Appreciate it. And I'm glad you have an umbrella at least for the next few
Right?
minutes for our next half-hour storm. So
Too. Much appreciated.
thank you so much. Have a great day. It feels really nice with the rain coming through here now.
It's not like a rain enough to make you feel cold or wet. It's kind of like a refreshing.
It's just slightly refreshing rain.
Yeah.
So, welcome in, guys. Glad you could join us here. We're here halfway through our walking tour of Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. We're here at Jambo House. The rain's coming through. It looks like they're still allowing people in the pool at the moment, so it's not too bad a rain just yet. And we're going to show you guys the Flamingos and the children's play area. And then we're going to slowly make our way over to Kidani Village, which is where you'll find most of your Disney Vacation Club villas. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. If you're enjoying today's stream and learning some things about the lodge, about some animals, we would love it if you guys would help us get a thumbs up out there. And the more we get thumbs up, the more YouTube will share our streams out and invite some new friends to join us here today. So, and if you are new, we would love it if you guys would consider hitting that subscribe button, joining our magic crew. This morning, we were able to celebrate the idea that we hit just this morning over at the Magic Kingdom. We surpassed 10,600 Magic Crew members thanks to the
Oh my goodness.
oh my goodness, the little baby ducks. They're so cute. And they're walking out to the flamingos. They're like, I'm not scared of the flamingos. Flamingos scare me not. Look, they're sort of... I wish I could zoom in and show you guys. Did you guys see the little baby ducks walking around the flamingos?
They're just checking them out.
The little baby ducks are like, I dare you. Drop something, see who gets to it first. We got 5 baby ducks hanging out with Mama today. Now, I do not see any baby flamingos. They're going to be smaller, gray, and fluffy.
I feel like there's not a big mirror, but maybe like a... There's one flamingo that looked a little grayer than others.
Well, we did see some baby flamingos over at Animal Kingdom Park just the other day of the lesser flamingos. So,
Yes, that, like, you can see like 2 of them like standing in the pond, kind of like have a bit more grayer neck. That I'm assuming they're a bit more younger because they haven't gotten enough food for their feathers to produce that pink color.
they have to have that beta carotene in their system by eating some shrimp and other things like that to get their lovely pink color. How is everybody doing this afternoon? You guys good? Eating well? Did you guys have a good 4th of July? Yeah? You got the white, you got the red. Hopefully you guys weren't too blue yesterday. Great, 1 laugh. That's it. That's all the jokes I have, guys. That's it. The show tonight's the same as the one now, so
I'll be here for the next show.
try the Ville. Oh, I love the little babies. Disney ducks over here with the flamingos today. So how many other hotels have you guys ever stayed at where you can go out and say hello to the flamingos? Another way to show that the Uzima pool does have a slide at the far end. And I do believe, I'm trying to remember, but I believe off to the right, there is a slight 0 entry area for the pool for those with smaller kids who need a little bit of a help in getting them into the pool. So, gotta love it. The light summer rain, nice and cool out in the pool. Now, we don't have smell-o-vision yet, but you can just imagine what our flamingos smell like today. They look lovely and they smell even lovelier. All right, everyone. I'm going to take a quick second to do a refresh, making sure we've got good connection, because whenever it rains, sometimes that connection gets a little deterred. So we'll be back with you guys in just half a second. See you guys real soon.
Around 7, supposed to keep 10 like come back.
The Hakuna Matata Playground for ages 2 to 5. Great place for the little ones to run around and get out a little energy. We have.
Do they have? Oh, they also have a one.
We have spent many an hours here with our family running around. Go ahead, Owen. Feel free. So we didn't see any baby mingos. I'm just now catching up in the chat because of we had a little stall there and comments coming through. So I'm a little bit behind in chat, guys. Thank you guys so much for chatting with us as we do what we do. We are now getting downpoured, torrential. We're getting a little bit of rain. I can hear it coming more.
We should probably make our way back into the hotel before we get too wet.
Yeah, we're gonna get that way.
The umbrella is still in the car.
We won't need it.
We cannot get it.
Hi, hello, Megalev. Welcome in. Yeah, they don't want to get wet, so they're headed into the water. Disney Stream Band Lover. Oh, it's starting to rain even heavier now. I found your stream this morning and really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're glad you're part of our family now. As always, every time someone joins, our community gets a little stronger and a little sweeter. So glad you found us this morning as well. And that's why we kind of asked for those thumbs up. We have found that the more times you guys like our streams, we find that we have people like Disney Stream Band Lover happen upon our channel as a suggestion from YouTube. So guys, every time you like one of our streams, you help us grow our community a little more. So now, you know what? If there's no lightning, I would love being in the pool right now. This is like perfect pool weather to me. Nice cold rain coming down, cooling off in the water. Oh yeah, this is like a perfect pool day. As long as it's not, you know, lightning and thundering. Of course, at that point, they're going to make you guys get out. So.
It's honestly, like, why get out of the pool? Because, like, not only are you going to have to adjust to the weather,
well,
but
why
you
get
now
out?
Have the rain.
Why get out? Because you're going to get wet. Because, well.
Also that.
The wet bird smell. Yeah, it smells a little wet. A little bit of the wet bird smell.
Luckily, while it does take a while to walk to Kidani, you don't have to walk necessarily without cover.
Steve Brownlow, 34-day countdown. First time back to WDW since 2019. Come on back home.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Thanks, Owen. Here, let me go. Oh, I can smell Boma. Boma opens at 5 o'clock. Oh, man, that smells awesome. So to avoid the elevator, we're going to take the stairs again. Look at all of our first guests dining in this afternoon. Think we can just sneak in? Think they'll notice if we just walk in, grab a big old thing of babodi and just walk out? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, you can definitely smell the food.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
This is just torture.
Yeah,
Welcome in, Miss Sugar Cookie.
They were putting out silver in place when we were here before, but they did not have food out. They definitely have food out now. You can smell it. It is growing pretty.
It opens in like 4 minutes, so
Oh,
most definitely.
beautiful.
Taylor says this is the best resort and your home DVC resort. Welcome home, Taylor. Miss Sugar Cookie, I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. Tamara has a slush that is like frozen pog juice. Wait just a minute. I've not had that. We were just at Tamara. We might have to go check that out later, Owen.
What?
Did you hear that? How we've never tried that is a frozen slush at the Mar that tastes like pog juice. Pineapple, orange, guava. Just like you get over in Boma for juices or over at the Poly.
I can remember, like, isn't there like a treat that you can only get at certain places called Jambo Juice?
Which is pod juice.
It is pop juice. Okay.
It's just called jungle juice here because it fits the theming better.
Okay, so note this out, pop juice.
It's the same thing. Disney Mama 2, welcome in. 49 days to your vacation. Love the countdowns, guys. So, Naomi, they do have actually different types of cuisine for Boma breakfasts. So it's worth the try. And most definitely something to check. It's not just going to be your normal eggs and toast for the most part.
I think we've been to breakfast once. If I can remember correctly.
All right, so it is raining, guys, but we're going to walk over to Kidani because it's really not that far a walk. They do have shuttles that take you from Jambo House to Kidani, but because I know you guys love to see me get wet, we're just going to walk it and to show you exactly how close it really is.
Honestly, I feel like there's two situations where you would take the where like me personally would take the transportation over just walking. I feel like it feels nicer.
To walk?
Yeah, just get some exercise, maybe
Get your
like
hair washed. By the way, Miss Sugar Cookie says hello, Owen.
Oh, hi, Miss Sugar. Thank you for popping in. Now that you've shown the chat.
Interesting. Kidani Village is that way? Really?
Well, I mean, maybe the sidewalk. Maybe it's pointing to the sidewalk.
I think it's just talking to the sidewalk. It's actually that way.
Yeah, it's half.
But we'll get there.
If you beeline towards that direction.
Hey, if you just kind of meander in that general direction, you'll make it there. So we'll get there, most definitely. So again, thank you guys for joining us for another resort tour this afternoon. We're going to continue to do this every Tuesday. And if you guys will allow me, I think I'm going to continue to do them late afternoons so that we can enjoy more of the things like Boma opening up at 5 o'clock. So at least we can smell how great it smells. And then if we can, if I don't fall asleep and somehow I can pull enough energy out of myself to do 2 streams, we'll do a bonus stream in the morning on Tuesdays. So,
you know, I think maybe one day actually like transmitting like the illusion of smells may be possible. I mean, I'm pretty sure
idea of smell-o-vision.
There was one.
Well, you know, somebody developed a television that where you could lick the screen and taste things, but I don't think I want to try that.
I mean, there's one device that was made specifically via their ears, so maybe there's some other sense you could use. It would be much more difficult, but you can see where I'm going with that.
Still have some slight rain over here.
Honestly, not bad. I've been through worse rains.
Now, since it started, guys, every so often I do have to do a complete reset because of what we've got going on here. It will freeze my comments, so I get way behind. So now that we've walked back out and we're walking away from the hotel, look at the Sunshine Flyer. It's a one of the newer transportations that comes from MCO. It's the buses are decorated like a train. The employees wear conductors' outfits, and they're slightly cheaper than Mears Connect. So
I've not seen that. That's cool.
All right, guys, I'm going to do a complete reset so I can get back into the chat. You guys have gotten ahead of me, so I'll catch back up with you in just a second. Welcome back in, guys. There you are. For some reason, the program's getting a little glitchy today, and it gets to a point and just stops giving me new comments. So, gotta do a reset so I can continue to stay current with you guys. It's a squirrel. Squirrel friend. We had a squirrel friend over this morning at the Magic Kingdom, eating a banana. Where in the world did that squirrel just walked into the bushes, pulled out a banana, and goes, "Hey, you don't mind if I eat this banana in front of you, do you?" That was the cutest thing. But I'm like, where in the world did he get the banana? It's crazy.
So what I was gonna say before a little friend like jumped in and decided to back out again. This would probably be a great time to mention the under building parking.
So yes, we have now reached the edge of our Kidani village. This is our Disney Vacation Club building where we have all villas. Kidani Village does have under the building parking, which is very unique here on Disney World property. You notice there is some parking outside as well, but the majority of the parking structure is actually covered. So it's kind of nice. Not only are all the buildings and villas, rooms inside, indoor hallways, but you even have the opportunity to park under the building. It does make it a little tight sometimes on busy weekends, but it also means that you have the option of not having to be outside in the rain at all if that were to happen. So
Here are the 4 areas.
yes, here's our parking areas. Timon, Zazu, Pumbaa, and Rafiki.
Each named after a Pacific. Area. There could be some construction over here.
We know the feeling, Jill. Welcome in. Glad you could have some fun with us here. Now we're just watching Owen walk. That is a big lizard.
Well, welcome to the next 3 hours of our stream. It would just be me here
Walking around on a sidewalk. Actually, it's only about 20 minutes of Owen walking on a sidewalk. We just have a very clever loop hidden inside. Just loop it back and forth.
This is a short tour, but it's just 30 minutes.
It's like, man, how long are they going to walk? So notice this is our main entrance into the underground parking here. So now that's the one thing I really like about this Mirabelle. Oftentimes we have heard people say, I don't like to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge because it is so separated from the rest of the parks. But the funny thing is, the same thing that some people say they don't like about Animal Kingdom Lodge is the first thing that many others will say is the reason they do like it.
Really?
Because it is so far separated from all of the other parks. It is very quiet. You don't have to worry about constant, traffic. Like if you're staying at Caribbean Beach or Riviera, there's continual roads, cars driving by all the time. And it's the feeling of you're in the middle of it all. Here, well, in here there are not a lot of cars. It's only the traffic for that hotel. Ooh, it's really starting to come down. Why don't we go and step inside here? We're going to go inside. We may have a little bit of a lag if we get too far down into the concrete, but it won't be too bad. We'll show you the under.
I mean, we should be able to take that elevator. Would that be okay? Or should we wait for the bottom?
We'll go a little bit further.
Okay, yeah. That'll probably be better. I'm pretty sure we go in that one, it'll be in the hallway.
Well, Liberty loves finding lizards as well. The lizards are great.
Oh my goodness, lizards, if you live in Florida, lizards are omnipresent. If there is like a random like 5 by 5 inch square of grass, you guarantee you can like put your hand there and just like you can grab a lizard.
Naomi says, does the resort share pools? If you stay at Jambo House, can you swim at Kidani Village too? Yes, you can actually pool hop. It's no problem. You can walk back and forth and swim at either of the pools. But I will tell you, if you're staying at Kidani, it's a pretty nice pool. And they have an amazing kids splash area that we're hoping we're going to at least be able to give you a little bit of a glimpse of. It is set aside only for resort guests. We do not have a resort key to get in. We are not going to break any rules in doing so, unless someone would invite us in. But we are going to we are going to show you guys what we can from the outside areas. So I'm going to continue to walk in through so we can get the elevator straight to the lobby today.
Oh, there we go. There's that. There's one.
That's it. We got our afternoon rain. Welcome in, Honk. How are you doing today, sir? Jambo, and welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village, where our DVC friends can enjoy the villas. The studios, 1 bedrooms, are 2 bedrooms. But you can also contact us for availability and pricing to stay here, even if you are not a Disney Vacation Club member. All right, so we are going to take the elevator to the lobby, guys. I am going to probably drop you while inside the elevator just because of the way that it's contained and shielded. So, oh, see, look, Calvin's just breaking the magic. Shh, here's a little secret. Because of the fact that we're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, there's a secret road outside that gets you back to outside Disney property quickly to a Super Target, Publix, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and even a restaurant we haven't been to yet, but we hope to share and share with you guys soon, called Sickies, where they have 38 different hamburgers.
Yeah,
So
it's a really convenient.
it is nice. It is nice to have that
We don't
available.
talk about it a lot, but we do take it like on a burger basis.
Doing today's
This is gonna be right now. Oh no. Okay.
There we go. Welcome to Kidani Village. Look at our lovely rain. A nice afternoon calming rain.
Yeah, I'm not sure the house. This has the lanterns at the entrance along with the Disney certification club logo. The front entrance.
Welcome home. All right, so before we go inside, we're going to take you guys walk over to the pool area real quick just to show you where it's at. While it's still nice and wet. Oh, you can feel the air conditioning coming out of the bellhop area. Luggage services. Just a little bit.
A lot of rain.
We did. We picked you back up, Jill. Getting a little walking today, Beverly. It helps out, especially on a nice afternoon like today. Welcome in. And thank you guys for spending the afternoon with us here on the stream as we get to share and do a little bit of a walking tour of both Jambo House and Kidani Village. Little morning dove. Now, we are going to be going over to the area where the pool is. I don't expect that we're going to be going inside the pool area, but we'll show you what we can from the outside without disturbing anyone who's actually enjoying.
The areas of the Hornbill without going to the pool.
I think so. We're going to try.
There's another pool.
Oh no, Sickies. Yes, that's the place we want to go try. So, guys, when we started out today, we actually started out at Jambo House. We've now walked over to Kidani Village. We're right in the middle here and over by the pool area where there's both the fitness center, the Samawati Springs, which is our Kidani Village pool, the Maji Pool Bar, and of course, we've got the Uwanja Camp, which is our kids splash area, which is pretty nice.
I think we should be able to, like, happen right now. It's kind of somewhat above the area.
We'll be able to see a little bit, just to kind of get the general feel of what it looks like. This is our fitness center. Let's pop in here real quick. They do have lockers available. And if you need to get your fit on while you're here, our fitness area is available for all those staying at the resort. Well, you know, you only generally eat, order one, but there's just so many different varieties. Notice if you are on the treadmill or working out in the gym here, you have some great views for looking outside. So pool hours here from 10 to 11. Our main pool, we've got our spa right up here to the side.
I think we have the entrance to the side as well.
And look at our lovely water overlooking the kids' play area. I'm just going to peep over just to the side here and let you guys take a look at it. Our kids have had so much fun here in the past. Well, let's just walk in. We'll stick to the edge.
Great, yeah, definitely don't want to get into super scissors.
Oh, we're not going to jump into the pool. We've got ourselves a slide. Go for it, Owen.
I'm not sure what
Go, Owen. Do it.
Oh,
You
boy.
can do it. Dude, no, it's a splash pad down there. You're going to get so wet. I'm just joking. He was going to do it, folks. Wow. Give it up for Owen.
I was gonna do it for the final.
Look where it would have taken you.
Oh no.
Yeah, you would have been right in the middle of it, dude.
No.
Look at that lovely waterfall there. So, Kaylin, the bus stops where we came out right there at the beginning of the lobby, the bus stops are just to the left of the entrance to the lobby. So you walk just around the corner and all of the buses are there. It's not too far away at all. Let me jump out of the way. We got a water gun here for the little ones. Make sure they can have some fun playing with the water guns. We've got snakes over here like Ha, water buckets, fun little waterfall, and our slide. So it's a great little area. So much fun. Oh no, it's huge. This is only one part of it, guys. Look at the buckets here. Dripping water everywhere.
We got this entire reconstruction where you can bump through. We got some flowers here, don't run into that.
Jill says we hit 300 likes, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up for us today. We got some, you just got squirted. I'm going to get squirted next. Yeah, the water, the flowers just randomly squirt water. Owen got squirted. This was the culprit. Is it water? Is it motion activated?
I don't know.
Stand in front of it. Fully in front of it. Look it dead in the eye.
I'm looking at you.
Wave your hands. There you go. It's nice and cool too. But I love the water. Look at the water tower there. It's got all kinds of leaks in it. Isn't it just the coolest theming? He is a trooper, Michelle. He was willing to take one for the team today. It got me.
I just fell into that.
It's cold. So look at the cool little splash pad for the smallest of our guests here staying in the pools. So if you've got family coming and you've got little ones, you can just sit them right there with them. Hang out in the water. Cool off. I don't even think I could get through here without getting wet. I'm going to try it. Here we go. I got a little wet.
If I hadn't already washed for rain, I probably would have been really picked up for a tough
It looks like they've asked guests to get out of the pool at the moment because of inclement, very close weather.
There's always a guideline they take when it comes to transportation, especially pools, so they see that there's thunder in the area. Everyone comes out.
Paul's watching from Pennsylvania. Hello, Paul. Welcome in. So, since everybody is out, I'm going to just stand to the edge and show you guys real quick the pool area, since we're not going to be taking away from anybody's pool time. It is a 0 entry here, guys. So for those who want to have a less depth for those who can't swim as well, the 0 entry is always great for the small ones. And we do have a larger slide and a small toddler slide. So there are a total of 3 slides all across both the watering hole and the kids' play area. Woo, they opened up the pool again. There they go. Awesome.
Well, it makes sense. The rain did just stop.
That's true. All we had was these little bitty tiny pools. They were square. There was nothing fun about them. The only thing they were good for were getting wet and maybe drowning. Thank you. Let's go check out our menu over here. You're done. Again, our pool hours here are 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Over here, frozen menu, we have the pina colada, the frosé, drinks on the rocks, beer and wine, and non-alcoholic drinks as well, including a strawberry smoothie, a lava smoothie, and even a few entrees as well, including a Kenya coffee barbecue sandwich, lemon caper tuna salad, bear black-eyed pea harvest salad, which sounds pretty good to me, and even roast turkey. So, great things to try. A little bit of food, a little bit of frozen stuff. Owen's probably licking his lips over here.
Oh yeah. There's some,
You getting hungry?
There's some good items here. Kind of coffee barbecue sandwich, lemon caper, because I both come my lunch. And if you were here during the Pop Century tour, they also have the lava smoothie.
Yes, over there at Pop Century.
They had that same souvenir. It's amazing.
Blueberry lemonade. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. All right. So, we're going to take you guys all the way over to this area over here to the edge and see some of our friends if they're out today.
It's not a Disney resort, and it doesn't have a fire pit.
Oh yeah, there's our fire pit. So Naomi, I do believe that the water is actually heated over here at the pool. Who do we have here today? We've got, oh look, is that an Okapi? It's an Okapi, guys.
It's right there.
No wonder they're called the ghosts of the forest. Look, you can't even see him. He's hiding. He's a secret hider.
Actually not, I think we mentioned this earlier, but it's not related to antelope as more of it's related to giraffe. In fact, you can kind of see that.
Well, they say people used to think that it was related to the zebra because of the black and white stripes on its legs. But it actually is closely more related to the giraffe.
You can actually, I think you can actually see it's fling its tongue out a few times.
And they can lick their own eyeballs, by the way.
Is that a baby antelope right there?
That may be a buntabog. I'm not sure.
Oh, right. There's a small version.
The springbok, maybe.
Springbok, yes. I think if you also look at the corner here, I think those are African nuts.
Sarah's like, ooh, drinkies. I may have to reward Owen with a little bit of drinky or something. He has worked hard. I've walked him all over the place. I may have to make it worth his while. We'll see if we can get him a treat of some sort before we finish up today. No, it's not super warm. They're just barely enough so that everyone's not freezing. Look how small these guys are. Look at that tongue on the Okapi. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was
Now,
not kidding.
We can't get this close to the Okapis over at the Kilimanjaro Safaris, even on the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. But man, we're getting really close to the Okapi here, guys. That's pretty cool.
It's no like chance they're called like Ghost of Forest. They're nicknamed that for a specific reason.
So I actually was coming over here hoping we would see a hornbill, but I don't see.
I'm
Do you
trying to think maybe it's a different.
Wait, is that a squirrel? It's an African squirrel. Those are pretty cool. So are there any hornbills over here?
They are. So Casanova and Hay are actually in their barn right now.
Ah. We're expecting to see the hornbills, but not to be this close to an Okapi. So
Yeah.
we see the Okapis all the time at Kilimanjaro safaris, but we never get this close.
Yeah.
And they're always at the back of the exhibit. So
It's actually looking at something about right now.
She likes to stay close, and that's where food's at.
I mean, there's not that many people can say they can lick their own eyeball.
That is true.
That's pretty impressive. Happy Tuesday, Vicky. Welcome in. Look, it's an Okapi, Vicky. Up close. How beautiful is this? Here, I'm going to actually hand the stream over to Owen for a second. I want to get I want to get a picture of this Okapi. What's the Okapi's name? Olivia Okapi. That just kind of rolls off the Okapi tongue, doesn't it?
You see they use that tongue a bit more. That was on camera, right? It's Joe says that's the squirrel from earlier. That's the banana squirrel. That's the banana squirrel. That's the same squirrel.
Major land coverage right there. I actually met a squirrel this morning in the Magic Kingdom, and he looked like he was overheated because he would just come over and just pop, like all four legs, just flat out like he was a bearskin rug.
Yeah.
And just kind of, I'm like, poor guy. Looks like he's so like over dehydrated.
Yeah.
And I had a bottle of water, and I thought maybe I put some water in the cap, maybe they'll drink it. And as I put it out there, he runs off into the bushes like, oh, yeah.
All right, Joe.
He comes back out with a big old chunk of banana, like he's been hiding it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look what I got. I got a banana. And he does. He comes right back in front of me, climbs up on the fence and sits there and eats it in front of me. And I was like, he's just got this big old thing of banana. And it's like, that's just the cutest thing. So we could have ridden rides today, but we watched the squirrel eat banana. Why not, you know? We're all about the animal experiences. Everybody, this is Olivia Okapi over here at Animal Kingdom.
Hey, Vicky?
At Kidani Village.
Oh, what? They're just
Having a little snack this afternoon, right after a little summer rain.
not sure if I did anything, but
Olivia
I did.
is just so friendly, like right up here in the enclosure with everybody. What a beautiful animal. Now, many people may think that it's related closely to the zebra due to the stripes. The Okapi is actually more related to the giraffe and similar structure overall. And the most impressive thing about an Okapi? Yes, that tongue that you're licking. Oh my.
There is I can't remember the name of this one animal, the one with the brown and white stripes that are just.
Frank.
Oh, of course, yeah, it's Frank. It's Frank.
They're Nyala.
Nyala. They're just slowly started like coming over here, and they're now swarming this like food area over here.
The springbok space is going to be a lot more white.
We don't ever get to see the springbok up this close, so I always kind of wonder.
Yeah. So that's the Tommy, and then we have 3 female springboks over at the other Savannah at Jambo House.
Hey, how many Okapis do you have at Walt Disney World?
3 maybe.
3?
We have just 1 here at the lodge.
Ah.
I believe there are 2 over. There's one on the exhibit
Yep.
for the Little Tory Forest, and then there's one on the back side of the exhibit on the walking trail.
Yeah.
So at least 3.
I'm pretty sure it's just 3.
Olivia's like, great. They just came over and just took over everything.
There's also
Good
some
meal.
ducks over there. But yeah, he was having himself, and so like this whole gang arrived.
Kind of like our Great Dane. Every once in a while she gets nervous and she just licks everything.
Not sure if she's ever licked her eyeballs. If she did that.
No, Nova's never licked her own eyeball. I don't know.
If I saw her do that, I would be concerned. That would be, I think that would be like a one-way visit to the vet, because that's not normal.
See if I can get one more shot. I don't know why, but the filter, there's some weird filter that got turned on.
Oh,
Picture of Olivia, but it's really hot. Now, is she grooming herself when she's doing it?
Yep. Yeah, she had some. Well, she likes the rain, but now she's wet. But she did have some.
there are a lot of spots like this throughout the entire resort, but definitely this one has had a lot of interaction with animals so far today.
So, if I can just ask the chat here, did you guys realize that you could see this many animals on the Savannah while staying here at either Kidani or at Jambo House? Because, I mean, this in itself is just as exciting to me as riding the Kilimanjaro Safari, which you guys know I love to do. So, being able to get this close to the animals, and you don't have to worry about continually moving. You can sit here and enjoy them. And also, we got great cast members here, can answer all kinds of questions and let you know the names, like Samantha here. And let us know the names of Olivia, which I think is really cool to know. Not that they ever respond to their names, but it's kind of like, you know.
Makes it personal.
Like
I
if you say
mean,
Olivia, can you ever
mean-
say Olivia? Olivia's like, what?
I mean, you rather probably name them instead of saying, okay, cantaloupe number 1,
Yeah.
number 2. That's just.
Yeah, the only one that really responds to their name is Casanova. And
Yes.
hopefully he'll come out here soon.
We'll have to come back over just to say hello and kind of cast it over sometime.
Yeah.
So here,
You want this back?
Yeah, let me stick this
Yeah.
back over here.
Got the anchor in your pocket.
So Pat, we have a question in the chat. Are there any animals that you can feed here? Not just as just regular, but do you get a chance to feed any of the animals during the Starlight tours?
So not during Starlight tours, not generally at all. Pre-COVID, we did offer a kind of a backstage tour called Savor the Savannah.
Yes,
where we were
I
able
do
to
remember
feed our
that.
Giraffes. That has not come back yet, so there is no current tours or excursions or experiences.
We can do that just yet.
Feed our
Well, we're hoping that eventually that will return.
Yes.
It's not like it's been taken off the table entirely. It's just at this point, we're just waiting for further word on it. So not at the moment, Pat, but there is a chance that we'll come back here over at least at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So thank you so much, I appreciate it. So we love just kind of sharing the things that people may not realize that are part of the resorts here. So even myself, I've learned a couple of new things in between here and the other Savannah. So it's always great. And to me, I'm just excited. I don't ever remember seeing Olivia before. I didn't know she was here.
Yeah, she's
So we see the Okapi all the time over on the safari, but you don't, like I said, you don't get to get this close. So
she does a pretty good job of staying over here and hanging out. She's not super shy. Doesn't get spooked very easily, so she's always giving a good show.
and we'll have to come back over sometimes, Guy, and see Casanova or Hornbill. Quite the is it famous or infamous, really, when it comes to Casanova?
It depends on who you ask. If you ask Casanova, he's famous.
Everybody else is infamous. All right, thank you very much.
Of
Have a
course,
great
yeah.
afternoon.
Thanks, you too.
All right, so we're going to make our way back up to the lobby and show you guys the inside of Kidani Village. Now, Kidani is not nearly as large as Jambo House. Matter of fact, It's barely a lobby at all when you compare the two. It is merely a place to quickly check in. There is a small space for a gift shop, not nearly the same size as the one over at Jambo House. And again, a small area for your refillable resort mugs and quick grab and go, because we are looking at villas that will have full kitchens. So you will have some things you can cook and prepare in your rooms there. So we'll take you guys back into the lobby of Kidani. We're going to show you guys the community service hall. The community area is oftentimes something that people are not aware of and overlooked, that are available in most, if not all, of the DVC areas here. There are places for activities, crafts, arts, video games, and you can even rent out DVDs to play back in the rooms and board games. So we'll show you the community hall. And of course, going back to the back side of the safari, we'll check that out, maybe one of the overviews. And then finally, we'll take you to one of Susan's favorite places to dine. Here is Sanaa. Sanaa is great African-inspired food, as well as a little bit of, well, it's really got a mixture of different cultures and foods. And honestly, it was the very first place that I ever had buttered chicken. And it's just amazing. One of the best things about Sanaa, and if you guys know it, if you guys know about Sanaa, in the chat, go ahead and tell me right now, what is Sanaa known for? What's the most famous thing that if you've ever been to Sanaa, people will tell you you have to try, or if you know somebody who's going to Sanaa, what do you tell them? If you go there, you have to try this. Put it in the chat. I won't even say it. I won't even give you guys a hint. Let's just see if you guys know. And if you guys are just joining us, welcome in. We're continuing our Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort walking tour. We're over in our second area of Kidani Village. So without even me giving me any clues or hints, just asking the question, Naomi goes, you got to get the bread service.
Yes.
Naomi hasn't even had it. It's that famous. Jill's like, I've not been, but I think it's the naan bread. She knows. It's that well known. Leanne, the bread service. So, welcome to our lobby here at Kidani Village. Again, basically only one story. Lots of intricate art, glass, and our gigantic window here. This is exactly where our Christmas tree sits during the holidays, filled with so many great handmade ornaments. And looking out on the savannah, I can see the zebras. I can see one of our reticulated giraffes. I can see the crane right on out there. Some of our antelope, some of our kudu. And look, the crested crane right there. They like to stay right there, which is right there by the windows at Sanaa. So if you get a table right there by the windows, oftentimes the birds will come right up and just stand there and want to know why you're not sharing the bread service with them. Cow person's heard of it. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope that we can continue to bring great Disney content to you guys. And come on in. We'll be back again tomorrow at Epcot. Look for our stream a little bit later tonight. We'll put up our rest of our stream. We're going to be over at Animal Kingdom theme park on Thursday and back again on Friday. So can't wait to see you again on the next stream, guys. Jill says we're up to 317 likes. If you guys are watching and enjoying the stream,
Thank you.
thank you guys for hitting those likes today. Jill says, you haven't had it yet, Jill? Oh. It's So here's the deal. What do you guys think if I were to walk up and ask whether or not we could get a bread service to go? If we can treat Owen for helping us out today.
Yeah.
Do you think we could go order bread? Would you like some bread service today, Owen?
Definitely try. Oh my god.
You think we should try it, guys? I think we should see if we can order some bread service either at the lounge or maybe to go as a little bit of a treat for today to finish up our stream.
That even like way after we first had that service, like at home, we would just like buy some naan and some tzatziki sauce, which is one of the sauces you can't get without service, and just enjoy it via that.
What's that? Just as far as get it to go and enjoy it?
Oh, well, like even after when we first tried the bread service, we would like buy some naans and make some tzatziki sauce.
Oh, yeah. Well, it inspired us to try other things at home as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, a lot of things. Like a lot of things we've tried here. Like we've like brought
Susan
home
says I can order the bread service on the app. Do you think we can order it like if we were to walk up to the bar and just sit there at the bar and enjoy it? Do you think that would be something we could do?
mobile order. Naan.
So Calvin says the small shop here in the lobby, Kidani Village, also has some nice grab and go options like gluten-free zebra domes. That's exactly where we're going to be heading next. It's not nearly as large as the one over at Jambo House, but there are some really cool things over here. And being the fact that it's a Disney Vacation Club area, there are Disney Vacation Club merchandise that you can grab. Now, our signal may be a little spotty as we're going around the Zawadi. So we'll continue to refresh, making sure we stay in touch with you guys. We've got some Indian Burks. Of course, we've got wine. We've got alcohol for those who are staying in the rooms and don't want to go anywhere else. Yeah, do not try to consume the alcohol and then make your way out into the savannah. It doesn't work. It just is not a good idea, guys.
Next thing you know, you got a kick in the head. You don't know where to.
Ain't that a kick in the head? Speaking of, boom, sorry, bro, gotta go. Bonk.
Stuff, ice cream, pizzas.
We've got, yes, all kinds of things like tater tots, frozen meals, frozen pizzas that you can cook in your oven, and even things like butter, milk, and things you can use, cheese, cream cheese, and oh my goodness, are those zebra domes?
Those
Yes,
are
they
zebra
are.
domes.
Oh, I wish there was an Oscar Mayer wiener. But that's what was Oscar Mayer. You don't know those songs. It's an old jingle.
Why?
It's Oscar Mayer. It's the brand.
Why would someone make that into a jingle ever? I want it to be something that is made to be eaten and consumed. Where?
If you have a resort mug, this is where you can go and get your resort mugs refilled. Mug wash right over there.
Resort mugs do not work in the parks, but if you're resort hopping, it is such a good idea.
So they don't have as much as stuff that they would have elsewhere, but they do have the resort mugs. So, all right, so let's take you guys down here real quick, show you some of the areas. We've got some seating areas off to the side you can sit and enjoy. Sit here and watch Mickey cartoons, or even sit out and on the savannah and watch the crested cranes, or look at the giraffe. Let's go say hello to the giraffe. What's up? We've got our giraffe here. It's like he's just waiting for somebody to come out and say hello to him.
She's talking to me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Gabriel, if we can do anything but inspire you to resort hop and enjoy all that there is around here at Walt Disney World. And look, ostrich. Such a pretty little giraffe. So beautiful. It's like, I'm just going to come a little closer so you can enjoy me. Enjoy the beauty of who I am. Welcome in, Amanda. Welcome to Kidani Village. It's like, look at that. I'm going to turn around so you can see how gorgeous I am. Look at that. I mean, this is like the catwalk. This is modeling. This is giraffe modeling 101. Isn't she beautiful, Jeanette? Giraffe, like, just don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Bye-bye.
Here comes the ostrich.
Hello, beautiful. How are you? She is just right there going, just take me all in. Look at how awesome I am today. It's like neighing like a horse. Great animal experiences here, guys. She's coming up as close as she can possibly do. And if you guys are just joining us here, we are here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge on the Kidani Village side, where the rooms are all villa rooms, either studios, a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. I believe there's even a 3-bedroom. Now, I will give you guys a tip. Oftentimes you would think that the higher rooms would be the best views of all of them. We have stayed on the top floor before, and something to keep in mind, the treetops will sometimes obscure some of your views. So if you get the tallest rooms, you may not be able to see some of the animals for the treetops. So we recommend, if you've ever given a choice of either the third, fourth, or fifth floor, I may want to consider suggesting the third or fourth floor as opposed to the highest, just so you'll be underneath the treetops and not have a canopy obscuring your view of the animals. We have this giraffe's full attention. Or does this giraffe have our full attention?
Probably the latter.
I think the latter,
Yeah,
and I'm
I think
okay
the
with that.
latter.
I'm fully okay with that. Gina, welcome in. Look at this beautiful giraffe. She just wants to come up and say hello. All right, guys, let's keep on moving along. What an experience. And I just have to say, you can't get that at the Grand Floridian. You just can't get that at the Grand Floridian. Yeah, I'm going to take you guys down here. We're going to show you guys where the arcade community center.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
Hopefully we can maintain our signal farther enough down. Here is our arcade. Every day from 3:30 to 4:30, they have an arcade tournament. Nice arcade. And of course, the name of our arcade. It's so far, so good. Open every day from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. No Fast and the Furious in the midnight times. And then adjacent from our arcade is our community hall. We talked to you guys about this earlier. All of our DVC places should have a community hall where you can do crafts, play games, video games. And it's a great hangout space here on property. We highly recommend if you are staying at a DVC villa area that you on a resort day, take advantage of hanging out in the community hall. The kids can play foosball,
You also
pool.
have another area of hotel.
The kids or the adults can hang out here. Matter of fact, I'll show you. We can see our giraffe friend is still entertaining the masses.
There's a crested crane right there.
Yes, one of our crested cranes right there. Matter of fact, there's a lot of crested cranes.
Oh wow,
They're all
wow.
crested cranes.
There is a bunch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our beautiful giraffe friend. It's like she dropped her softball on the other side of the fence.
She's trying to get to it.
She's like, I dropped my ball. I need it back. She is definitely looking at something that's right over the edge. Yes, she is, J-Wild. How are you doing today? Yes, this is where you can do crafts. So you can go in here. We'll go back out this door over here. You can actually do all sorts of crafts, including painting of pottery, making any kind of bracelets, painting. You can see our little craft tables are here. You just come in and ask the cast members who are working the community hall what they have available. And you can even, Wednesdays from 1 to 3, they have Wild About Painting, or someone will come in there and have you help you make your own painting that you can take home with you. Consoles, video game consoles, Mancala, and painting of pottery.
I love this craft here especially. So much more expensive.
It ain't all what it's cracked up to be. But coloring pages, sun catchers, beads, scratch art, and all kinds of other things. Come in and ask the cast members what they have available. There's all kinds of things for people to enjoy and do. It's just one big gigantic hangout for anyone who wants to use it and hang out with the family. And if they are of age, they can come in here without the parent. Here's a question. How tall is the Tower of Terror? Does anybody know? You did it, Owen? Welcome in, Lieutenant 2208. Welcome to the Magic Crew. So glad you could join us here on the channel.
What's the height that you have to put? What you were
200 feet.
200 feet. So
200 feet.
198.
I think it's 198. I think it's pretty close to that.
Yeah.
It's not the tallest, I don't believe, but it's right there at the close to the tallest structures they have here on property. And if you guys are just joining us later on in the stream, first part of the stream, go back and watch. We actually took you guys on an open house of some of the villas to show you what the rooms look like that you can find here on property here at Kidani. So go back, watch the stream later on, and you can see exactly what they look like. All right, one last place, everybody. We're gonna head on downstairs. 199 feet. That's right. Just shy of 200. So they don't have to put aviation lights on it to avoid being hit by an airplane. Somewhere around there. It's close to 199 feet.
A bunch of main structures.
Hello, hello, guys. We were coming to show everybody all the great things here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We looked at all the stuff over at Jambo House. We walked everywhere over here at Kidani, and we've left Sanaa for last. But it's one of our best favorite places to eat. But of course, everybody in the chat knew exactly what we're going to talk about. If you come to Sanaa, what you have to get. The bread service. It's amazing. I don't think we're going to have time to grab some today, but I would like to let everybody in the chat know if they want to have bread service, can you just walk up and order some to go?
So the bread service is going to be done through the My Disney Experience.
Uh-huh.
You're more than welcome to get bread to go, but we are a reservation-based restaurant.
Right.
You're more than welcome to come into our lounge also, which is first come, first serve.
That was the other question. That's the next question I was going to ask you. If we weren't so constrained on time tonight, we were going to say we were going to sit right down here until we could jump into the lounge, but
Right. Yep.
not tonight. I don't think we have time to, but
So
but
then also during our lounge period, so we close from 3 to 5
Mhm.
To transition from lunch to dinner.
Right.
So during that period, we offer bread service, salad samplers, and samosas.
during 3 to 5?
Yep.
So
And
that
then
would
Oh.
be the best time to come you're going to for the bread service.
yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about anything else. It's just come in solitary, get some bread service. Come in later for the butter chicken.
Yep.
Yeah.
For dinner. Yep. And
Most
then
definitely.
also from 9:30 to 11, we also are in our lounge period. Also, so it's bread service, salad samplers, samosas, and drinks. So
Perfect.
We have 2 bread
Well,
services.
the last time we stayed here, we were in the room one night. We decided we just needed to have some bread service. So we just ran down here. We're back to the room night. Who needs to be in the parks? We can just sit and chill in your
Right?
2-bedroom. Everybody's got their space and nobody's touching your dip. So this is Dad's right here. It's too hot for everybody else. So it's amazing. Well, thank you guys so much. We're gonna have to come back in and share the bread service with everybody. But one last thing, you can't go to Sanaa without recognizing the hidden Mickey right here.
Correct. There's another hidden Mickey.
There's another one right in the space.
Not up here, but if you go down the hall,
Mhm.
well, not down the hall, but around the steps,
Uh-huh.
on that brick wall, there's another hidden Mickey. It's
Well-
it's long.
Well, let's see if Owen can find it then. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the information.
How to see Chappie while he's out.
What's that?
Is that the giraffe?
Chappie is out.
Is that the giraffe?
the
we-
tortoise.
Oh, the tortoise. So we gotta go. We saw the giraffe just sitting there and talking to us for the longest time.
This is Chappie.
This is Chappie. Oh, it is Chappie. Look.
Oh my goodness.
Look, everybody. It's Chappie the tortoise.
A radiated Madagascar tortoise.
Okay, can we see him in the next window as well?
Yeah. Sometimes he
Oh.
goes to sleep for like 4 hours.
Oh my
Then
gosh.
he's out
And you know,
for-
I do that too. I tend to go to sleep for 4 hours at a time. That's about it. I look at it this way. If giraffes only sleep for no more than 2 hours, I'm still getting twice as much as a giraffe as far as sleep is concerned. So do you guys ever get to watch them getting fed? Like, do they get to like put him out so that he can feed and, for everybody to watch?
Leo gets his back scratched at times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So there's this Chappie, right? Does Chappie come out more when it's sort of like wet outside, when it's not as hot? Or
Actually, Chappie during the winter cold months was a little more sluggish. Now that it's
I'm the
warmer,
same way though.
he's more active. They
Well,
bring
he's-
him a beautiful platter of food, but they do go into his habitat and hand feed him some aloe leaves.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
precious.
There he goes, guys.
Look at him. He's
Chappie
about
the
41
tortoise.
years old too.
Wow, he's almost as old as I am, and he's faster than I am too.
He's a lot faster than I'll ever be. He'll let you work, let's put it that way.
Check out Chappie, guys. Oh, he's so cute. Chappie the tortoise.
The giraffe is still watching trying to figure out this turtle is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we were actually up on, like the upper floor And the giraffe has just been like making circles, hopping and looking this direction.
We thought it was like it was modeling for everybody. It's like forget the catwalk, it was the giraffe walk. And there goes Chappie going in and out of here. It's like Chappie, the radiated tortoise. Thank you so much for letting us know. We've had so many great animal experiences since we've been going back and forth. We got to see Olivia, the Okapi. She was right there at the edge. And, you know, at Kilimanjaro Safari, the Okapi's kind of like stay at the back. And she's like right there at the front. She's not shy at all.
It was a good score just to catch it right up front.
Oh, that was wonderful. We didn't get to see Casanova tonight. But, you know, that just means we have to come back again another time.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. She's coming back.
Oh, she is. She's like, I'm coming back. Let's go find that other hidden Mickey, bud. See if you can find it before we finish up our walking tour today. Now, guys, I would love to stay and have some bread service. We'll have to do that on another stream. But you know what? We have a patron call tonight. So at 7 p.m. tonight, our patrons are going to be joining together at 7 p.m. and from 7 to 9 p.m. to hang out with everybody. And if you are one of our patrons, we look forward to having you guys tonight. Our patrons over on patreon.com, you guys don't forget tonight at 7 p.m. what is in only an hour from now, which means we got to wrap things up because I got to get back and hang out some. Did you find it?
It's very subtle.
Oh, there we go.
That's why I was touching while I was trying to feel brain cracks.
Is that the Mickey? Oh, there we go.
Yep, there we go. Whoop. Very subtle. So should we end out right here?
So let's go on out into the Savannah. We'll finish out our stream before we head on out. Again, if you guys are one of our patrons, we want to make sure that you guys do join us tonight. Make sure to go to patreon.com, sign in under your account. And we have posted the information for tonight's stream on our latest post. We hope you guys can join us tonight. We are going to open up our wishable to see if I got the right one for the Remy attraction vehicle. And we're just going to take a couple hours and just chew the fat. So if you've never joined us on a Zoom call and would like to do so, we'd love for you guys to become one of our patrons. Go check it out, patreon.com/ear-to-ear-magic. And the rest of our magic crew is going to be hanging out there tonight. I'd love to have you guys join us.
Oh, look at the crane. Oh my gosh.
He's dancing. You know why he's dancing?
It's his own reflection.
This is his reflection. Either that or he's dancing for some buttered chicken. I want some buttered chicken. I'm dancing for buttered chicken. See if we can get a better view. That is hilarious. I've heard oftentimes that the crane will dance to his own reflection, trying to impress the female that's in the glass. And look, little dance. We got our dancing crane over here, guys. Dance. Dance, bird, dance. Oh, that is awesome. We're getting a crane. Guys, this is like some of the best animal experiences tonight. We hope that you guys have had some fun. Welcome in, India. Glad you could join us here. We've had so many animal experiences just on our resort tour here on the parks, the Animal Kingdom Lodge. If you're coming in a little late, I would highly encourage you to go back and see some of the things we got to see today, including Olivia Okapi, Chappie the tortoise, Jill says my daughter was lucky and got the vehicle. She wanted Remy, but never picked him, so just bought him on eBay. India says, I've stayed at Kidani Village before. I absolutely, isn't it just amazing, India? It's just all so much more fun. And our giraffe is still over there as well. Well, guys, I could stay for a little bit longer. I'm having a great time, but we do have our patron call tonight, and I want to make sure that we are not late for that. So we are going to go ahead and get ready to head on out for today. If, again, you guys have any questions in the future about any of the resorts here at Walt Disney World, we would love for you guys to reach out and ask us some more information. And if you're ready to come to Walt Disney World, ask Owen over there. He'll tell you who you need to contact, Owen.
Here to your magic. No, Travelmation.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll love to answer your question, but we want to make sure you guys reach out to us as Travelmation travel agents
Yes.
because we want to make sure we can help you be as prepared for your trip as possible. And think about it, guys. If you're going to have a travel agent, you might as well have one that you know knows some good information, has been there, done it, tasted it, eaten it, and gone back and watched the bird dance. And also, you want to make sure you have an agent who you can trust, that you know on a personal level. And we're going to take care of you guys as much as we can. So send us an email over at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Copy Susan Edwards at travelmation.net and let us know when you'd like to come, who's coming in your party, and if you have a place that you like to stay, or if you've heard of different places that you'd like some more information about. So let us know. We'd be glad to help you out when it comes to Disney, Universal, cruises, all-inclusive resorts, or anywhere you'd like to travel. We'll be glad to help you guys. And of course, there are no service fees whatsoever for our services. The agents who book get paid a commission after they travel by the companies that we book for, and it doesn't cost you anything more than if you book it yourself.
We only get money when you actually travel.
So if you guys travel, we get something from the company. If you guys don't travel, we don't get anything out of it. So thank you guys so much for supporting our small business, and it helps us as far as what we can do for Ear to Ear Magic as well. So let us know how we can help you guys out. Patrons, don't forget, we're getting ready to go home now. In less than an hour, we're going to be joining you for our patron call tonight. And for now, we're going to be signing out. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be back over at Epcot. I've already got my notification that I've got to have my virtual access grouping at 7 a.m. to see if we can get on Guardians of the Galaxy tomorrow. Have you guys join us over for Epcot for a little bit more fun on our next Wednesday edition of Ear to Ear Magic. For now, we're going to be signing out. We'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for all that you guys do to support us here at Ear to Ear Magic, and everything you do to support us here as our family and our small business as well. It's great to see you in the parks. It was fun to have some resort tours. We're going to be doing another one next Tuesday, but for now, we're going to head on out. You guys have an amazing day, and we will see you guys in the parks. See you guys later. Have a great afternoon. And guys, patrons, don't forget, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.